Hey, Johnny Seville from Acorn Wealth here. So, who likes options? I certainly do. And I don't mean options in terms of what type of flavor ice cream you enjoy, but options in terms of trading. One of my favorite strategies, it's a very high risk strategy, but very well rewarding when you're right. So the trick is to obviously make sure you're aware of the risks, and options are very risky, but if you can play them correctly, there's very big reward potential. Now, with options, one of my favorite high risk reward strategies I like to follow is playing options during earnings season. Now, when you're trading a stock, they can gap up or gap down big time after earnings, which is why I never usually like to hold a stock into earnings, because you can't control the risk. However, when you're buying an option, buying a put or buying a call, you're only risking what you put in. So quite often I'll put in a nominal amount, whatever I am willing to risk, which might otherwise on a stock trade be, for example, your stop loss, and play some options during earnings. So I wanted to bring to your attention two stocks that I found that I thought were quite interesting. The first one was SSP. Now, SSP is EW Scripps Company. I found this doing some scans tonight, and it's got quite an interesting setup. It reports before market open on March 4th. Its P to E ratio is 61, so quite high. If you have a look at its money flow, the money flow is dropping out in a major way as this stock kind of levels out. What you also will notice that there is a beautiful head and shoulders pattern, and if you have a look at where the support there is, it's right down to where this previous smart money buy zone was when it shot straight up. So it's almost a perfect storm. We've got a bearish pattern, a bearish divergence on the money flow, a high P to E ratio, and $500,000 of insider selling just occurred. You could find this on insidercow.com by their vice president and controller. So this is something very interesting that I'm looking at as a potential options play or possibly a stock play if you wanted to trade that, but something I'm not watching on my watch list going into tomorrow and next week's activity. Now, here's another one for you, BREW. BREW, very similar in the sense that it's a downward channel, and this is a company where they have got, of course, as well, diverging money flow. We're getting up to a similar level in price, but quite a fair lot less money flow accumulating into stock. In fact, it's diverging. Earnings are on March 6th after market, and on this company, insider selling also quite high, $1.5 billion, in fact, of money sold just recently at $17. Now, these guys also have a very high P to E ratio as well, with a P to E of 236.86. So very, very high. And Boston Beer, also a different company in its sector, just reported that they missed on earnings. So we may be set up for an interesting perfect storm for a shortable opportunity using options or stock on this as well. Wanted to give these two out to you so it can help you with your research and add to your watch list. Otherwise, happy trading. Look forward to seeing you all next.